Hello, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, I will be speaking about the comet 3I ATLAS, which is so modern now. You see different videos generated with artificial intelligence, and people speculate a little bit that this is not the comet, that this is a ship which is coming to investigate Earth. And you see different videos everywhere. Probably you know this. So I made some astronomical research, and this video is not so astrological because we will not be speaking much on how the comet will influence the zodiacal signs, but we'll have a little bit more a global approach. So let me share with you what I found out. First, this comet is not coming from the solar system. It is out of the solar system. It is coming from another galactic place. It is there are reasons for that, and I will share with you what I found out. So the comet is having interesting speed, a little bit above average. So the speed of the comet is 60 kilometers per second. So it's moving very fast. This is above average, but it's also not so rare. What this speed means to us, let me tell you first of all. Now the speed is when you have bodies in our solar system which are just born, they are slower. Their speed, the starting speed of such comets is approximately roughly 10 kilometers per second. The average would be about 20 or 30, even 40. This would be the average. And then the very, very fast comets are like this one, 58 to 60 kilometers per second. This is considered to be quite fast. Another thing is this is not very usual really. So we do not know, we cannot know, nobody knows. Astronomers, listen, I don't so much, I mentioned this previously too, I do not really trust the contemporary science. But of course, some things that they discovered and that they are true, we cannot also ignore, and we should pay some respect to that. So what is true is true. So the research is showing that this comet, no one knows from where it comes, but it's sure that it's not coming from our solar system. Now, so there is something called, it's like technique, maybe we can call it, stellar dynamics. So it's a technique to measure, to reverse like time and see where certain bodies, when and where they come from. So how they do this? So you know the speed of the comet, and you use two next stars, the stars that are next to the body, to the comet, and then you measure their orbit and you record where the comet comes from. This is just technique. So, but because this comet never came really very close between two stars, it cannot be said where really it comes from, if this is a comet. Now, also, the comet is tilted only 5 degrees like this, and you see in all these videos the comet is horizontal, vertical, you know, people really joke a little bit with the comet. So it is tilted only 5 degrees, and it's very fast, and it comes the interesting detail which make us think that it might not be exactly comet but other body, is that it comes near planets, like it passes by Venus, it passes by the sun. And the interesting thing is that when it came next to the sun, first the comet lost big deal of its cover, of its body. Why? Let me explain to you also something which is not very typical. So normally, the comets, the bodies that are born in our solar system, are having big percentage of ice and secondary CO2. This one has is reversed. It has bigger percentage of CO2 and lesser percentage of gas. And when it came too close to the sun, and because of the plasma of the sun, it lost big part of her, I don't know, body, and it became, well, it lost big of its cover. So this is one the reason why in the astronomical pictures this comet would look with this very sharp and strange shape. This because it lost. So this is second reason why we think it doesn't come from our solar system. And also, like I told you, the young comets are very slow. This one is very fast, unusually fast. Like I tell you, yesterday it passes through Regulus. Now it is today, as we speak, it is passing through the constellation of Virgo. So it's very fast. Another thing, see, on the 3rd of October, it was very near Mars, very near, closest to Mars it was. Then on 29th of October, it was very close to the sun, and then it lost some of its mass. And then it passed by Venus already, I think. Next year in March, I think 16th of March, it comes closer to Jupiter. And now on the 19th of December, it will be very close to Earth, but only don't try to find and look at it because we will not be able to see it. It will be not with the naked eye. I doubt. I think even the only very good modern tools will be able to, telescopes will be able to show you this comet, if comet. Why are the doubts whether this is really comet or a spaceship which is trying to spy on us, for example, or research the planets from the solar system? Because it doesn't really pass through stars, but it really comes closer to each of the planets from the solar system. And there is some statistics in this. So some say maybe coming closer is like spying or researching or investigating. We don't really know. See, we don't know where it comes from. We only know it is not coming from our solar system. It has strange shape because it lost part of its cover. But what if this is a cover-up operation and it's covered with... it has the shape which is... I don't know, intended to hide its real intention and shape. We don't really know, but it is very fast. And on the 19th of December, it comes very close to Earth, but it will not really be visible. Now, how eventually this may influence us? How the ancients would perceive and analyze comets? Negatively, certainly negatively. They would really consider them very ominous. There was the story of one comet which came near Jupiter, so they said there will be people will turn against each other, the markets will fall. So yes, the comets were considered to be very negative, and of course we judge on the color of the comet when we see it, and then we know, but we will not be able to see this comet. So do not worry. Yes, it is fast, which says it has high, according to what I believe, when it is so fast, of course it intensifies its role. This is probably so. But because we will not see the comet, I am not sure if this will be so much influencing us. But there are so many question marks around this comet. We don't really know. Also, there will be too many events next year, especially February, March, too intense. And this comet will still be in our solar system fast. So could be that it will have some impact on our geopolitical life and events. Yes, it is possible that this will enhance these changes which are happening on Earth, but we know little. And this, generated videos with artificial intellect, don't believe in this, because I tell you, people cannot see the comet like that. It is really hard to see, hard to detect also with the normal telescopes. You really need to have very good professional telescopes to be able to see it. Like really such telescopes which the governments have, which we don't have. Even if you have your own good quality professional telescope, I had such one before, you will not be able to detect it. So these videos, don't believe in this. This is really a joke. So this I wanted to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, the ancients, the Babylonians, would perceive the comets as ominous, negative events. But let's see what we will feel, what will be the energies around 19th of December. All of us became very spiritual, very open to energy. So seeing what your intuition will tell you, but I think, because even though it's very fast, it will not be really seen, so it may not be so impactful for us on Earth. But many are the question marks. Of course, please share with me your opinions, share with me what you found out. Not much to say, because like I tell you, even with this tool which the astronomy has, which is the stellar dynamics, it still cannot be said where it comes from, how old is the comet, but most probably it's very old. So let's hope it brings us to us old knowledge, ancient knowledge, and let's hope it breaks the old matrix, which is so corrupt in all senses. I wish you all the best, and please, I'm looking forward to hear your comments, because this is so unknown. There are so many question marks, and this is so unknown. All the best to you. Bye bye.